Over the past few weeks, we have begun looking at the lessons of Sri Hanuman Chalisa. And Baba has went through great effort to explain to everyone the lessons and the meaning of the first dohas of the Hanuman Chalisa. Today we move forward from there. But before we do, I ask everyone to put their hands together, close their eyes, and surrender thy hearts unto that most merciful Lord of this universe, by whose grace and blessings we have been able to come today to listen to divine wisdom. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Bhadarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadguru Brahma Vidvaram Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Hari Om. Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja Nijamana Mukuru Sudhari बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार सियापति रामचंद्र जी की जय शरणम। Paying respects firstly to my parents and to my guru. I feel fortunate and humble that I can sit before everyone and speak about Sri Hanuman Chalisa and the glories of Sri Hanuman. The duties of the Vyas Gandhi is a very, very heavy one. When I speak this evening, I pray for the blessings of Bhagwan Shri Ganesh, Mahasaraswati Devi, and my Guru, that whatever is to be spoken is the true meaning of the scripture. That it may not be prejudiced by my own individual thoughts or by any thoughts that may be contrary to the spirit of Sanatana Dharma. Like Goswami Tulsidas Maharaj starts off his Hanuman Chalisa, I also begin. Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja Nijamana Mukuru Sudhari. That with the dust of the feet of my Guru, with the knowledge from my Guru, may my mind become pure. Only then can I then proceed to go to God. The value of the Guru is so important because the Guru is the one in this world where everyone is pulling us towards worldly tendencies. The Guru points us to the path of God. Only then, Barano Raghubala Bimala Jasuchodaya Kupalichari, I can go towards that Lord Raghuvara, who grants unto each person the 4 fruits of life, the Purusharthas: Dharma, righteous conduct; Kama, enjoyment; Artha, wealth; and Moksha, liberation. Buddhihina Tanjanki, knowing that my intellect is very small. Sumiro Pavana Kumar, I use my mind to remember that Lord who is Pavana Kumar, the son of the wind. Barano Raghubala Limala Jasuchodaya Kupalachari, that Lord who grants all the 4 wealths. Before I speak to him, I recognize my intellect is small, and I remember that Lord, Pavanaputra Hanuman. Bala Buddhi Vidya Dehu Mohi, that he may grant unto me strength, but not only physical strength, but the mental strength and spiritual strength to keep forward in the path of Sanatana Dharma. And the intellect and the knowledge to fortify my journey upon this path. Haram Kalesha Vikam. And may that Lord of this universe remove all obstacles that come along my way. As we now see in the first chaupai of Hanuman Chalisa, we will chant, what great lessons does Tulsidas Maharaj have to tell each one of us. Jai Rama Shri Rama Goswami Tulsidas Ji Maharaj begins his first chaupai with the word Jai. To every Hindu who comes to temple from time to time, finds himself or herself in satsang, this word Jai should be familiar to everyone. I'm sure everyone remembers the meaning of the word Jai. Every time we say Jai, what does it mean? Jaya means victory. At the end of all of our satsang, we have what is called Jaikar, where we say, Boliye Gajanan Swami ki, Umapati Mahadev ki, Pavan Putra Hanuman ki, Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki, Aaj Shakti Jagadamba Mata ki, Shri Satya Sanatan Dharma ki. Each time we say Jai, Gajanan Swami Maharaj ki victory onto that Lord Sri Ganapati Baba. Umapati, victory onto that Lord who is the consort of Umadevi, Bhagwan Shiva. Pavana Putra Hanuman, victory onto Hanumanji Maharaj. Something so common we do, but have we ever stopped as a people and asked, why? Why as Hindus are we requesting victory onto the Lord? Let me ask everyone a question this evening. Do you really think that the Lord needs your victory? The Lord is Sarva Shaktiman, meaning all powerful. There is nothing in this world that the Lord cannot do. So why do you and myself, insignificant little specks smaller than dust in the vast infinite universe, in the vast universe, each one of us and our problems don't even feature. But we want to wish the Lord victory. What victory are we asking of the Lord? In each one of our daily lives, we are engaged in battles. Life is a battle. From the womb to the tomb, you are fighting a battle. Some of your battles are external. Some of your battles are within. And only you know the battles that you are fighting. But every single person sitting here is constantly fighting a battle. Life is a battle. The victory we are seeking in life is the victory we are asking of the Lord. May the Lord have victory over each one of us. Because our minds are constantly plagued by many things battling for our attention. Sitting here right now in satsang, our mind is in a battle. Some of us, instead of being present where we are in the physical body, our mind is elsewhere. The victory we want of the Lord is that the Lord can conquer our minds so that He alone is present in our mind. This constant battle that is going on within us, the competition between the worldly hindrances and the mercy of the Lord is always there. The majority of people, if you give them the option of going to places to find themselves in a satsang or to find themselves elsewhere, they will find themselves elsewhere. Because to most people, satsang is not an opportunity of joy. It is not an opportunity of redemption. It is an obligation. It is a burden. That's why when Thursday evening reach, many of us, we start getting all sorts of pains all over. And then we say we cannot make it to satsang again. But let some other event crop up. There is never an excuse. Some people smiling like they know what I am talking about. We are constantly in a battle between what is good and what is easy to do. This life is nothing but a string of experiences, and each one of these experiences is a battle. That is why the most profound of all knowledge was given by Bhagwan Shri Krishna to Arjuna, not in some Gurukul in the Himalayas where it is quiet, but in the middle of a battle. To guide our life, which is a daily battle. So the victory we are seeking when we say Jai Hanuman is that victory that the Lord will have to conquer over our mind, so that our mind will no longer be running after the worldly things, but will be focused on the Lord constantly. And how did Hanumanji Maharaj ensure this victory? On every task he had to do, he said, Jai Shri Ram. The name of the Lord is our bridge to carry us across this ocean of birth and death. And therefore, like Hanumanji Maharaj, we should also engage in the chanting of the name of the Lord. Hare Rama 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 Sita Rama 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 Hare Rama 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 Sita Rama 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 Hare Rama 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 Sita
Hare Rama
बोलिए अयोध्यापति रामचंद्र की. So in every task that Hanumanji Maharaj had to perform, he sought victory from Prabhu Shri Ram. His act was service to God, and he fulfilled his act. He attained victory through the grace of God. Do you really think you are capable of doing anything on your own? The ability to lift our hands and scratch our nose is only by the grace of God. One day will come when there will be no life in this body again. You will not be able to take that hand and scratch your own nose. A fly may be sitting there and you will want to do it so bad and you can't. It is only through the grace of God that we are able to attain victory. So why not wish the Lord the victory over our mind and heart? Mirabai in one of her bhajans says a most wonderful thing. She says, my Lord Sri Krishna is worthy of all praise. He is worthy of all thoughts. But what a shame is that nobody wants to think of him. Hanumanji, in every single task he undertook, first remembered the Lord. And I always say, and I am of the firm conviction, that worship of Hanumanji is not about putting up red flag or offering roads or offering pan or offering this and that and whatever you have to offer. All of this is good. But true worship of Hanumanji is that sincere commitment to become Hanuman. To live your life in such a way that you emulate Hanumanji. And until we are able to begin to pattern our lives in this way, then we are only scratching the surface of spirituality. we are living superficially as Hindus. Let us pattern our lives like Hanumanji Maharaj, because Hanumanji, according to the chaupai, is Jnana Guna Sagar. Sagar or Sagar means the ocean. But he's not an ocean of salt water with plenty seaweed. He is an ocean of jnana, of knowledge, of spiritual knowledge. It is spiritual knowledge that will guide us as to how to live our life and to become successful. This is why we find ourselves blessed to come into satsang every Thursday with the hope that when we leave satsang, we have gone with some bit of knowledge that will help us live our lives a bit easier. If there was nothing of value of this pravachan for your own daily life, it would have been a waste. It must have some sort of value to your life. So we come for spiritual knowledge, of which Hanumanji Maharaj is the ocean of spiritual knowledge. But not only is he the ocean of jnana, he is guna. He is the ocean of guna. The word guna means good qualities, exemplary qualities. And knowledge and good qualities should come hand in hand. You know, some people, when they have a little bit of knowledge, what happens within them? A fire starts burning. And that fire is called abhiman, ego. Not just spiritual knowledge, but any kind of knowledge. You suddenly begin to feel that you are better than everybody else. Your head becomes swollen with pride. It's only by God's grace you don't topple over, because the head starts to weigh heavier than the body. It gets so big. But know for a fact that true knowledge is not which makes your head swell, but knowledge, as I always say, vidya means vinayam dadati iti vidya. True knowledge is that which gives you humility. Throughout the life of Hanumanji Maharaj, in spite of knowing knowledge, not only spiritual knowledge, but he had all sorts of worldly and secular knowledge. Hanumanji Maharaj is described as Vyakarana Pandita. He had knowledge of grammar, of Sanskrit grammar. He had knowledge of the secular world. But in spite of whatever knowledge Hanumanji Maharaj possessed, he always possessed something called humility. In Sri Tulsidas Ramayana, it said when Hanumanji Maharaj came back from crossing the ocean and he explained all that he had done to Prabhu Shri Ram, Prabhu Shri Ram began singing the praises of the Lord Hanuman. And the Lord Hanuman fell onto the ground and started to cry, and he said, "Pahi, Pahi, save me." And the Lord said, What shall I save you from? He says, you save me from all the praise that you are giving to me. Because Hanumanji recognized that humility is the cornerstone of spirituality. Anybody here likes a proud person? Whenever somebody who we view as being very haughty comes, we say, me, I want to meddle with Hina. He just feel he too good. But if you do not like such a person, why do you become that person? Because in the process, you become proud of your own humility. And Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda used to always say, humility is one of the funniest things you will ever come across within this world. Because the moment you think you have it, you have lost it. We are proud over so many little things. We feel that we are better devotees than other people. We feel that we are better singers than other people. We feel that we are better at this, we are more good looking, we are this, that, and the other. But the problem with ego is that it leaves no space for Bhagwan. Bhagwan Shri Ram likes humility. And that is why Hanumanji Maharaj was Bhagwan Shri Ram's favorite devotee, because he possessed humility in every single action. There's never a moment in time that Hanumanji took praise for anything that he did. He always said, all was by the grace of Prabhu Shri Ram. And if we are to pattern our lives in the manner that Hanumanji Maharaj did, one of the qualities that we need to exemplify is humility. No one can tell you how to be humble. You have to make that commitment on your own. And each person has to walk that journey individually. So victory to that Lord Hanuman, who is the ocean of all good qualities and of knowledge. Jai Hanuman Gyan Gunasagar. There's one word I haven't explained in that line. And if you've been paying attention to me, you can tell me which word I haven't explained in that line as yet. Anyone? We explained good already. Good qualities. I have not explained Hanuman. Hanuman means the one with the cut chin. The swollen chin. How did Hanumanji get this swollen chin? Anybody here wants a swollen chin? But we idolize and worship a Lord with a swollen chin. What is the story behind this Hanuman? Hanumanji, when he was born, he was a very inquisitive child. Like everyone else. All these little children, I just have my task set out with them because they always want to know something. If you don't have patience, it will drive you mad sometimes. But that is the nature of children, very inquisitive. And when Hanumanji was small, he saw the sun high up in the sky and he thought it was a fruit. And so he leapt into the air, moving towards the sun to swallow the sun. When Indraji Maharaj saw, the king of Swarga, saw Hanumanji approaching the sun, he threw his Vajra, his thunderbolt, at Hanumanji. It struck him on his cheek and he fell to the ground. We have all heard this story already. Am I correct? That journey of progress at any point in time, always recognize that the attempt to make yourself better in life, there is always going to be obstacles that try to strike you down. Obstacles that come from three planes. Firstly, there's the Adi-Daivic plane. Adi-Daivic means it is beyond the control of this world. It comes from powers beyond your control. For example, everyone makes a decision to live a more health-conscious life. So, on the morning they wake up and they say, I am going to walk today, exercise. But as the moment comes for them to leave the house to go walking, a shower of rain comes down. There was nothing you could do to stop the rain. That is an obstacle that is called Adi-Daivic. Adi-Bautic is the second obstacle, which is the obstacles that come from within your environment. Negative criticism from everybody. Peer pressure. You set out your mind to do something good, like to come to satsang religiously on every Thursday, and you will have somebody telling you, I don't know what you're wasting your time for. Them temple people have more bacchanal than outside here. You ever hear that before? And then you get dissuaded and you stay home. That is called Adi-Bautic, within the environment. And the third obstacle is the obstacle from within, which is the most subtle and the most difficult obstacle to overcome. That is called a dhyatmic obstacle. You make a resolve to come temple, and then 5 to 6, you start to feel tired and lazy and kasam se or Bahu Meri Teri Dulhan is on TV, and you say, it's better I stay home today. You can't overcome the own battle within yourself. These are the obstacles that we face. So Hanumanji faced an obstacle in his path towards success, and it brought him back down. And when his father, Pavana, the wind, saw that, he stopped the wind, which is the life force of every living creature. The universe began to suffer. So they all, the Devtas and the Devis, all propitiated Pavan. Please do not hold back the wind. We will grant spiritual gifts unto Hanumanji and a measure of his strength. And this was done. Know always that in every single defeat, you gain some sort of strength to carry yourself further on in life. Many times we come and we pray to Bhagwan and we ask the Lord to remove our obstacles. But how many times do we ever come to the Lord and say, Lord, give me the strength to forbear my obstacles? Bhagwan Sri Ganesh is called the remover of obstacles. But Bhagwan Sri Ganesh, in his mere form, is telling each one of us, empower yourself to remove your own obstacles with wisdom. Listen. Think before you speak. Have the knowledge to distinguish between what is called shreyas, the good and the righteous thing to do, and prayas, what is the easy thing to do. And always have control over your mind. This is the symbolism of Bhagwan Sri Ganesh. Empower yourself to remove your own obstacles. Every time we are struck down, let it be the stepping stone for us to rise again. There was once a story about a farmer who had dug a big ditch in his garden, and unfortunately, he had a donkey. And the donkey fell into the ditch. So they couldn't bring the donkey up from the ditch. The donkey couldn't climb from the ditch. And what they started to do was they started filling the ditch with dirt. They were throwing dirt into the ditch, almost as though they were going to bury the donkey. But what do you think happened? The donkey shook the dirt off from his back, the dirt fell to the ground, and as the dirt collected on the ground, the donkey was able to climb on the dirt until such a time when he can climb out of the ditch. Let us be able to make our obstacles into stepping stones. This is how we will be successful in life. Jai Hanuman Jnana Gun Sagar. By remembering the Lord, giving victory of that Lord into our lives, who is the ocean of good qualities and knowledge, may we exemplify ourselves. Jai Kapish. Victory unto that Lord who is Kapish. Kapi means ape, and Ish means the one who rules over. So the Lord is described as Kapish, the king or the ruler over the apes. Why does Tulsidas Ji Maharaj call Hanuman Ji the king of the apes or the king of the monkeys? Hanuman Ji was not the king of the apes. He was not the king of the monkeys. According to Tulsidas Ramayana, who was the king of the monkeys? It was Sugriva. And before Sugriva, it was Bali. But the one who rules over the people is not the one who has the seat of power, but the one who rules over the hearts of people. And Hanuman Ji Maharaj ruled over the people's hearts because he had won their love and support through his good qualities, his bravery and his courage. It is our good qualities that will give us victory in this life. So Hanuman Ji did not carry the throne of King of the Monkeys. But today we remember him as the Lord of the Monkeys because he won over the hearts of us. And what are the things we like about Hanumanji? We like his humility, we like his courage, we like his honesty, we like his virtues, we like his strength, we like his knowledge. All exemplary qualities. So if you want to be successful within the world, be the change you wish to see in the world, as Mahatma Gandhi would say. The problem is that everyone likes to find faults in every single person and every single thing, but nobody is interested in looking at themselves. And I always remind myself every day. I heard one Swami speaking a time, Swami Radhanath of ISKCON. And he said, as a young person, I came to realize that the things that I was fighting against in the world, hatred, anger, lust, greed, jealousy, all of those things were within myself. And how can I hope to ever have victory over those things in the external world if I have not conquered them within me first? This inward journey is the most important journey that each one of us can make. It is also the most difficult journey. Many times you will fall. It is a battle. And if you have made that sincere decision to go within, many people will not like you for it. They like when you can knock glass with them. But see how jealousy springs up when you decide that you are going to make yourself a better person. It is in those difficult times you realize who are really worthy of being friends. Not when things going good, it's when things going bad. So be the change. You win over your battles in life by exemplifying the good qualities. That is why Hanumanji Maharaj is called Kapish. The word Kapi is translated as ape. But according to Guruji Swami Tejomayananda, there is something deeper in it. Ka-pi is 2 syllables. Ka and pi. In Sanskrit, this root pi means to drink. And ka describes the joy of the Lord. So Hanumanji is Kapi because he drinks the joy of the Lord. The joy of God. If you really sincerely make a decision to make your life spiritual, you will come to the quick understanding that spirituality and Sanatana Dharma is not a burden, but it is a joy. It is a joy. It gives joy. Everyone remembers that night when we all gathered here in numbers to chant Hanuman chalisa. How did everyone leave here? Did you not leave with a joy? Unexplainable joy. The joy of God has no end. Why would Bujram Ji sang Pagagunguru Pandamira Nachingi. Why did she dance? She danced because she was engaged in that joy of the Lord. And she forgot the entire world to the point that the world thought that she was mad. But the joy that Mirabai got from the Lord was infinite. The joy from the world, it does not last long. And all the chocolate kiddos enjoyed eating, especially for the ladies. This example is really for the ladies. All the chocolate you love eating, and in the end it has come back to bite you as diabetes. That is what the joy of the world is like. It has a sting in the tail, like a scorpion. But the joy of God is infinite. You can drink of it and you can forget everything else. And it gives liberation. You don't have to undergo the pain and suffering of coming again within this world that is described as Mrityuloka, the world of death. So that Lord Hanumanji, because of his good qualities and because he drinks in the ecstasy of the Lord, is known as Kapish. Jai Kapish, Ti Lok Ujagar. Within the three worlds, Ti Lok Ujagar, he is well known and well respected. And again, he is well known and well respected because he was the embodiment of good qualities. Think of every great person in history that we remember today. Why do we remember them? We remember Mahatma Gandhi. Why do we remember Mahatma Gandhi, Vijay? Not because he was an exemplary person and we always try to pattern ourselves after him. We remember Mother Teresa. We remember Princess Diana. We remember so many people because they were the embodiment of good qualities that we try to pattern ourselves by. This is true fame. Michael Jackson was famous. Everybody still remembers Michael Jackson for whatever he sang, Thriller and whatever else he sang. But 400 years ago, Beethoven was famous. And Mozart were famous. Which young person listening to them today? Well, within society, there's always the odd one out. Huh? Worldly fame will only last for so long. After some time, it will be forgotten. But fame from spiritual progress and from being exemplary examples to mankind continues on. That is why we remember Hanumanji. We respect Hanumanji. Hanumanji was merely the devotee, God in the form of devotee, but today we are holding on to the feet of the devotee in order to find God. True worship of Hanumanji is to ask of Hanumanji, Lord, may I become a devotee just like you. Every day when we get up and we chant our Hanuman chalisa, let us ask the Lord, Lord, May I become a devotee like you. All around the country, we are chanting Hanuman Chalisa. Look, we are making preparations to go Diwali Nagar. Last month they were here. This month we are going over there to chant Hanuman Chalisa. And we are chanting Hanuman Chalisa X number of times and Y number of times. But if you are not chanting Hanuman Chalisa with the sincerity and the devotion that is required to chant it, then what are you doing except wasting time? No matter how much numbers you chant, it has to be with devotion. Remembrance of God with devotion. Not for show. Sri Swami Satchidananda, Ganapati Satchidananda Ji, in his wisdom taught that the world will progress by chanting Hanuman Chalisa. And that is why he has given the directive and ultimatum to his devotees, chant Hanuman Chalisa. 1.2 billion times. 6 or 7 billion times he wants Hanuman Chalisa chanted. You think he benefits from that? Do you think the Swamiji benefits from that? He has already attained the bliss of God. Who benefits? It is us. We benefit.